Hello everybody, welcome to another one of RC Street Shop's product reviews. Today we are talking about the new E-Revo. There's been quite a bit of buzz about this truck over the last few months. Some didn't know it was coming, some didn't believe it was coming, but either way we have ourselves a brand new Revo. So, what do we get in the box? It's pretty standard high-end Traxxas stuff. You get your Bluetooth remote, you get the truck itself, and you get your bag full of paraphernalia that goes along with your truck. I think there's some tools in here. That's about it. Some stickers for the wings. But batteries are separate. It's a 4S or 6S truck, so you're going to need to run either two 2-cell batteries or two 3-cell batteries to go along with this. Pretty standard Revo fare. In fact, this truck from the outside doesn't really look any different from the old Revo. If you had a new Revo to put next to us, which we've done, they're pretty tough to tell apart. What's nice about it is all the magic's on the inside. So if you're a big Revo fan, this truck is going to be right up your alley. Just because of the fact that everything that's been, I don't know, so Revo about the Revo has been kept with this truck. It's just been made better in every possible way. Pardon me, I've made a few notes so I don't forget everything. Big deal with this truck is they've gone through the driveline and fixed all the driveline issues the Revo has. Revos are notorious, well I should say E-Revos. For the sake of this video, when I mention the Revo, I really mean the E-Revo. So, problems with the E-Revo in the past have been differentials. They eat diffs on 6S. They're not a very reliable truck because the truck was never designed for that kind of power. It was designed as a nitro truck in the beginning. This fixes all that. Big deal. It's got the X-Max, or the Max series they call it, differentials in it. So ring gears, differentials, the cush drive, all the driveline parts in this truck have been robbed from the 6S X-Max, so it's way beefier. So you have a car that's got significantly less power than the X-Max, significantly less weight with all the beefy X-Max driveline parts, and what that means to you is that this thing is insanely durable, and we'll go into that in just a moment. More features, bigger tires, the arms have been beat up substantially. The body also comes with the clipless, or the X-Max style body setup where you flip the clip, pull it back, body comes off, and you have your truck. Power system. The power system is the 6S ESC that was on the X-Max originally. Has the same 2200 kV motor the E-Revo Brushless has always had. Cantilever Shocks. What's neat about it is, we'll show you this, is there's a brace now that goes from the shock tower on the chassis to the body mount, which was an optional part on the old E-Revos. Another nice feature is, like I said, everything on this truck has been beefed up. The chassis is wider. Traxxas claims it's got bigger battery compartments. I don't see that. The battery compartments are pretty much the same size. They're wider because the chassis itself is wider, because this is a big ESC and it fits with a little room to spare on this chassis. But the battery compartments really, width was never the issue with the Revo, it was height. You know, you can only fit so big of a 3S battery into a Revo before you run into issues with the batteries too thick. So that's a little bit of a fib, I think. I mean, the battery compartments technically are bigger because the chassis is wider where the battery compartments are, but it's not really usable space, if you know what I mean. Other than that, the truck has CVDs on it now. The transmission in it is similar to the X-Max. It's got the cush drive. It also has the center differential the X-Max has. So this truck, it handles a bit better. The center differential is torque biasing, Traxxas calls it, so it's supposed to give you power where the most traction is. And it works. I mean, we've driven this truck. We've sold a number of these already, and we have put some seat time with this truck, and it is impressive. It wheelies, it handles extremely well. It's a lot of fun to drive, and it's just everything you expect from the Revo. I mean, when you compare this truck to the old Revo, you've got a lot of the same features: the Cantilever Shocks, the dual servos, waterproof electronics, the venting and the exits for the vents on the batteries to keep the batteries cool, all the boots. The truck is completely waterproof. It comes with the wing now, and what's nice about it is, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this truck drives like a Revo does. It just takes care of all the durability issues we've been having in the past with the older Revo. Arms. This truck is crazy durable as far as collisions. We had one out at a local track, and one of the employees here managed to ram it into the wall so hard that I think people in the next county heard the crash, and it just bounced off the wall and kept on going. The driveline durability, one of our customers put a monstrous 2000 kV Armor motor into his truck on 6S, and it is considerably more powerful than what it came with. We were out there using the self-righting, doing all kinds of abusive stuff that would have killed an old Revo, and the driveline in this thing is so bulletproof. It is very, very impressive. I mean, we stopped Revo differentials just because everyone who runs their old Revo on 6S is going to go through a differential, whether you like it or not. They have fixed that problem with this truck. Stuff that would have killed an old Revo many times over, we put this truck through already. And it comes through just with flying colors. It's really impressive how durable this truck is. Now, that's not to say that there aren't a group of you out there who will kill this thing in 5 minutes. But, you know, our experience with the old Revo and the new Revo in comparison, this truck is much, much more durable. So, in closing, we are RC Street Shop, but you knew that already, I hope. Check us out on the internet. We have rcstreetshop.com. We also have Facebook. We also have Instagram. RC Street Shop is how you find us there. If you are in Southern California, come on by and visit our shop. Say hello. We are in Long Beach, 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California, 90808. Our phone number, if you happen to be lucky enough to be in beautiful Long Beach, is 562-425-9000. See you next time.